I thought I'd share some of my favorite airport fail stories from you guys. Here we go. This first one's from @Bamabino. He says, I was running late for a connecting flight that was leaving in 5 minutes, so I had to race from gate A to gate G. Halfway there, I realized someone was yelling after me, "Run, Forrest, run!" This one's from @Colleen M. She says, I was fiddling with the side of my plane seat and grasped something I thought was the recliner handle. Then I realized I had decided to stretch out behind me. I had to grab the bare foot. This one's from @Deanna Mad. She says, I took an edible while waiting at the airport. Ended up missing my flight on purpose because I was too relaxed and wanted to finish watching the Great British Bake Off. Hawaii's not going anywhere.
Yeah, man.
Hawaii's not going anywhere.
Oh, wait a foot.
This one's from @Lemars. She says, my brother and I were at a self-check-in machine when a woman behind us asked for help. After that, everyone thought we were airport employees. We were there for 3 hours checking people into Toronto. It's like, sure. This one's from @WFord22. He says, I was walking in the airport to my gate when a little kid ran past me yelling, "The poop is coming out!" Run, Boris, run!
Gate number 2.
This one's from @Bohemian Jen. She says, a legit clown once sat next to me on a plane. When we made eye contact, he felt the need to assure me that he was a good clown, not a creepy clown. Or is that what a creepy clown would say to trick you into thinking? Yeah. This one's from @Danielita, 89. She says, I fell asleep during a long layover and woke up to a little girl poking me and asking out loud, "Mommy, is she alive?" Leave the dead lady alone, sweetheart.
Don't touch it.
The last one is from @Katie Byrne Design. She says, I once sat next to a man who slammed 2 servings of nachos right after takeoff. Later, when the flight hit turbulence, he started yelling, "This isn't going to end well!" There you have it. Those are our Tonight Show hashtags. To check out more of our favorites, go to tonightshow.com/hashtag. Now, here's some of my favorite worst lie I ever told tweets from you guys. This one's from @TheFaithHam.
Yeah, I got faith in him.
She says, I would hide in the pantry to eat candy so my kids wouldn't see. When they found me, I told them I had been praying.
Oh, that's not going to be good.
This one's from @ForgetIt. He says, I once told my sister there was a coin between a nickel and a dime called a dickle. She believed in dickles for a week. There you go.
I believe in dickles.
How many
all my
dickles
life.
is that? Yeah.
Cut off your schlossen.
This is from @Belle of Babel. She says, I told my niece and nephew that it's illegal to get married before 30, so they'd stop asking why I'm not married. It's like, enough.
I don't believe
illegal.
in dickles.
This one's from @MMMorganTX. She said I would spray wiper fluid as we passed the park and tell my daughter we couldn't go because it was raining. That's cold. That's cold.
That's cold-blooded.
That's ice cold. It's raining. I'd love to go in the seesaw. No way.
I've got to watch my stories.
This one is from @RogerUSAF. He says, I told my kids that FAO Schwartz was a toy museum, so they wouldn't ask me to buy anything for them. Don't touch. Don't touch anything.
Look with your eyes. Touch with your eyes.
Toy museum, yeah.
There's 30 Transformers, the same one.
Those numbers are the catalog numbers.
The last one is from @Emily of Corsi. She says, guy asked if I remembered his name. I'm like, yeah, but how do you spell it? He's like, TJ. You spell it like that? There's our Tonight Show hashtag. Check out more of our favorites. Go to tonightshow.com/hashtag. Now I thought I'd share some of my favorite bad advice tweets from you guys. This one's from @MicahWilliams24. He says, guy at work tried to give me marriage advice and finished with, trust me, I've been married 3 times. And then,
That's 3 times the experience.
this one's from @2OmarSC1. Sounds like he's a robot or something, yeah. He says, when someone had a cold, my grandma used to tell them to drink tequila because either you'll lose the cold or you'll forget about it. That's a good idea. This is good. This is from @SeanGet. He says, my grandpa once told me not to use my blinker when driving because it's no one's business where you're going. Hey, mind your own business.
Yeah.
This one's from @BritBRoadhouse. She says, I was told to sprinkle baby powder on my sheets to freshen them up. I woke up looking like a powdered donut. It's like, you slept like a baby, literally.
Yeah.
This one's from @ChelseaBunBun. No, that's a good one. She says, my dad told me if you have a bad cough, take a laxative, then you'll be afraid to cough. What are you talking about?
That's why they call her Bun Bun.
No, I don't know.
Slauson.
All right. This last one's from @KellyGator. She says, bought a car that smelled like cigarettes, was told vinegar would fix it. Now my car just smells like pickled cigarettes. There you have it. Those are our Tonight Show hashtags. To check out more of our favorites, go to tonightshow.com/hashtags.
Hey, hey.